So this video is to go with the scientific method lesson. This is a little demonstration that we'll do in class. I've got a bike tire here that has some handles on it and then a rope tied to it. Let's see what happens if I pull that rope. So I pull the rope, I get it spinning, then I can do something interesting here. I'm going to loop my string, put it around the handle, and let go. The tire then does not fall and simply rotates. One thing I can even do is I can even put it in an angle like this and let go. It continues to rotate, holding that angle. I can move it back. Okay, and it's starting to slow down. As it slows down, we see that it's slowly losing that angle until it becomes flat. Like that. So that's our phenomenon. Let's discuss the tire phenomenon that we just saw. Okay, let's start by defining what is a phenomenon. A phenomenon is something we can't fully explain. In this example, our phenomenon was the tire defies gravity. Okay? Well, a phenomenon should lead us to a question. Okay? A question is something that we ask to learn more about a phenomenon. Okay? Based off of how we word our question can make our answer easier to get to. So in this case, the tire defied gravity, and we could ask why does it defy gravity, but if we instead ask how did it defy gravity, that actually ends up being a little bit easier for us to answer today. So how did the tire defy gravity? Okay. Then we go to a hypothesis. A hypothesis is an answer to the question based on previous knowledge. Okay, so coming over here, our hypothesis is probably going to be that the tire was spinning. Okay, so then we go to our experiment. An experiment is a test for your hypothesis. So let's consider, how can we test our hypothesis that the tire was spinning and that caused it to defy gravity? Well, what if we hang the tire without it spinning? Great. Simple. Simple experiments are often the best experiments. Okay? Then we need to analyze. Okay, analyze or analysis. Okay, so this is the results of the experiment. Okay, so we try and hang the tire without it spinning. If we do that, we see that the tire falls over. Okay. Then we have a conclusion. Our conclusion explains our results. This is often also called data. In this instance, our conclusion is very simple based off of our analysis. We can say as a conclusion, when the tire is not spinning, it will fall over. Okay? So we can say that. A lot of times our analysis and our data will be graphs and things like that, and in our conclusion we'll explain those graphs. Okay? Last we have communicate results. So we tell others what we learned. Now, in the scientific community, that would probably involve trying to publish your information into what's called a peer-reviewed journal, where other scientists will review what you learned and try and determine if you did a good, well-performed experiment. Okay, communicate results. In this case, we fill out the assignment. Okay, and it's that simple. It's a pretty simple activity today to kind of introduce our scientific method, and then we'll practice it in later lessons.